Penises.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
yes.
horrible. Like, how do we start I don't trust you guys to go live. I really don't.
Me?
Do you know what it is? Before
What?
we go live, I I'm like, okay, we're gonna take this serious. And when we go live, all the pressure just hits. First thing, my mind is male genitalia, which reminds me, why does the Dr. Screwdriver look like a female pleasure device?
Because it's got
Mm.
Sheffield Steel in it, isn't it?
No. That line really messed me up. That really sounded
It
like
did.
an innuendo.
Wow.
Like, so much for feminism. Like, really,
Hmm.
she needs a bit of steel. Yeah, that Sheffield steel. Yeah,
I mean, I
it's quite
can't.
hard.
That's my line. Hello, welcome to Exit Abyss's episode 1 review of Doctor Who Series 11. I'm your host, Casey, and, Jordan Nobby's here, as well as Neutralpath, Jafar. Which is funny because only me and Jordan have watched said episode. Jafar just stopped watching Doctor Who a long time ago.
I also want to point out I was the first person to watch it. It's a special person today.
Yeah, you were the first person to watch it. In fact, you had watched it before we went live with our other live
I actually
podcast.
watched it twice.
Oh, you watched it twice? Okay, I'm gonna watch it again sometime this week. Because yeah. So, tell me, what did you enjoy about said episode? No, in fact, tell me, what was the story?
The story?
Yeah, let me know.
Are you sure you want me to tell you that?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I was honestly just concentrating on what's her name? Jodie Whittaker was the Doctor, if that makes rather than paying attention to the story. But from what I gathered, I mean, what was it? Basically, like Doctor Who's version of the Predator.
Okay.
Basically.
Now I know. Now I remember why I don't have you lead these podcasts. You cut out all the time.
But, don't tell me I just cut out.
Yeah, you've been cutting out this entire time. I'm sorry. So yeah, I think what you were trying to say is like this episode was the Doctor Who's version of the Predator, and it was using a lot of those horror tropes. I think you also said that. You were focusing more on Jodie Whittaker's performance as the Doctor rather than paying attention to the said story. Yeah. Which I totally get because I was doing that a lot more too. But after the first 10 minutes of her on screen, I was like, yeah, she's the Doctor. I'm convinced she's the Doctor. She's obviously got different characteristics than previous Doctors, but
I actually felt like she was kind of a good blend of all of the most recent 3 Doctors we've had.
Sure. I don't see much Capaldi in her.
She does. When I say she does, in David Tennant, Matt Smith, whenever someone dies, they always take it very serious, like, oh, nobody dies today, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. He
like,
kind of like
moves on real fast. It's okay. I get you. So yeah, okay, that makes sense because it's the evolution of said character. The character took it really seriously.
She was very similar when it came to finding the dead people. I mean, it wasn't as dark as Capaldi, but it was sort of like, okay, we got other people to try and keep alive. Okay.
Yeah, she was like, oh shit. No, but you know the good thing about her character is like, I'm sorry you had to see this. I'm sorry you had to
Mm-hmm.
to be here. Like she apologized. Like it felt like she's finished with her dark phase, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
she's very used to having people die around her, but she's fully aware of how it can affect the other people who are not used.
Good.
And I like that. That was actually really.
Apparently, women are more sensitive to.
Say that again.
Apparently, women are more sensitive than men.
Apparently, women was. Is that a dig at the show or?
I mean, it's sort of like a yeah, it's true kind of thing, but also maybe you're kind of making a stereotype, even though it's a positive stereotype. It's a stereotype of a woman, really.
Tell me where the show did that, because a lot of the time, the person who was the most worried was Graham. I think.
Was
Oh,
that the granddad guy?
yeah.
Don't talk to him. Don't talk to me about him, please.
So this first episode, I think a lot of the women held their own, like always, but the men came
You
off
say a
as
lot of the women. There was like 3 girls.
yeah, no, there are 3 girls and like 4 guys, and it's wow, that sounded like I was gonna say something horribly, horribly, horribly phrased, but the thing is, a lot of the guys, I don't know.
I have a lot of problem with that as well.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people online will. I haven't checked online yet, so don't bash me. I've been too busy with other
I've not
things.
looked online.
But like, I feel like a lot of people online will be chatting chat a lot of crap about social justice warrior, this blah blah blah, making men look like idiots, making blah 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 blah.
Hmm.
A lot of people are gonna say that, but you're
I mean,
forgetting characters
at the
like this
very
exist in
least,
real life.
okay, kind of, but I feel like exaggeration. I mean,
Okay, what was an exaggeration?
um, the 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 husband, like, okay, I understand you're not somebody who wants to run into danger, but the amount of time that he let his partner just basically go on the front line of a war zone is unrealistic because whether you're a man or a woman, I think generally speaking, nobody would fucking like just.
Alright, so I've got a rebuttal to that. Like the few times he did try and like stop her, she was like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna do this."
He he let his wife climb a tower to shove electricity into a fucking alien. Now I'm not
Yeah,
saying or not that now I'm not saying that I'm not trying to sound sexist and saying that he should be the one to do that because I don't really agree with that. But that's somebody that you love. Are you really gonna let them risk their lives like that?
she.
No.
Here's
It
the
just
thing.
that those no, I'm sorry. There's nothing you're gonna say that's gonna turn on. Those scenes were forced trying to show the women's like how powerful they are, which I didn't like because naturally they were normal, powerful women. But
But here's
little
the,
things
okay.
like that were forced.
Here's the thing for me, right? I think they handled that scene well. No, you may disagree, but here's the thing. She told him, "You're better at doing that than I am, so I'm gonna go do the other thing." You, they worked as a team. That was the point of the scene that set that up. It was a team effort. Like
Okay,
obviously, if of course you're gonna before he had the chance to stop her, she shut him down. And that's the type of character she was. It was well within the character's um it was well within her character to be like, no, I'm gonna go do this because you're better at doing the other thing. She explained.
but
She explained, and I understand that you're gonna instinctively want to protect the person you love, but when you know somebody,
What the fuck?
when you know your partner, like do you really have the time to stand there and argue? Do you think you're gonna win that argument?
I would have punched her so she wouldn't be in danger.
But then you would have lost somebody to help you. Because remember, the point was to stop the thing.
I
Like,
still don't understand why they had to, because I feel like as soon as they got the other creature, what the fuck is this thing gonna do?
to be fair, I think that was a thing in the cutting of what it was supposed to be doing compared to what it looked like it was doing. Because they said it was. That's the problem. They said show not tell. Well, they tried to show, but it didn't look like they showed anything. That it was trying to cut the scaffolding thing so that they wouldn't be able to come back down.
I ain't seen none of that.
You weren't paying attention. I'm always paying attention. Now,
I don't know how I watched it twice and I didn't even see that shit.
like I said, they showed. They didn't. They told. They didn't show. Like it was one line, a very short line, and you would have missed it if you weren't paying attention. Now, for me, this episode was an interesting introduction to the Doctor. In fact, if you stop watching Doctor Who a while ago, I'd say come watch this episode. There's a lot very different. Some things you may or may not like, but there's a hell of a lot that's different.
It's straight up to me. I this is a compliment, by the way. It just felt like a movie. Like, I didn't feel like I was watching. It did not feel like I was watching like an episode. I'm not gonna lie, actually, the beginning of that episode surprised me because it's kind of weird. This is gonna sound weird, but anybody who watches Doctor Who, there's just certain things about like a first episode of Doctor Who that I don't know. You just say it's Doctor.
It's very Doctor Who.
Like, yeah. Whereas this time I was like, wait, am I on the right channel?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I get you. I fully agree with you there. There are things that, as a Doctor Who fan, I'm actually sitting there waiting, looking for, and I didn't get in this episode. Which isn't. We're gonna put that to the side for a moment. But it was. So usually there's a big like I'm the Doctor moment. There was this here, but it wasn't huge.
Okay, all the women are gonna hate me for saying this. But it was more like I'm Doctor.
No, it wasn't like that. It was just like
yeah.
Usually the enemy, right? They have some sort of reaction to when
Listen, it's supposed to be like this. And the enemy is supposed to be like just like shit in his boots. But this time it's just like, I'm the Doctor. And the enemy was like, bitch, who?
It felt like that Star Lord scene. It's like Star Lord who Star who like versus when it's anybody else. It's like, oh shit, we should run now. We need to leave. Like
the 11th Doctor, I'm the Doctor moment for me is today the greatest fucking like I'm the Doctor scene ever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm trying to think about. Old Doctor Who.
He didn't even fight the enemy. He just told them who he was, and they took all their army away. Not even David Tennant did that. He had to get in a fucking sword fight.
Yeah, he had to get in a sword. Like exactly. Like that was the thing. There wasn't a battle. It was more like I bested you here. But that moment though is a very Doctor Who thing. It was like it was a very Doctor Who moment, but it felt like it wasn't big enough. It wasn't like, yo, I'm the Doctor, I'm here, and you're about to die. It felt like it was like a pot of water boiling, right? And it was just simmering. It didn't reach the
Uh-huh.
boiling point yet. That's what it felt like to me. But I'm over that because it was the first episode and there's loads more to come. What do you think about the side characters?
Jesus Christ.
Granddad, I didn't like at all, which I've already established
Mm-hmm.
for so many reasons that I'm not gonna begin. And no, it's not because he's white, because I know for here it's just like that's all yours.
Ryan Sinclair.
The black boy.
Ryan.
Yes, Ryan. His name's Ryan.
Literally,
No,
you just
he's
did
a
what
black
Ali did last time. Fucking racist.
He's not. I don't dislike him, but right now he's sort of well. Okay, I give him the benefit of doubt. He reminds me of when Rory
Rory.
was first introduced. Like
Yeah.
he was just so meh, and then he became Rory.
Exactly.
So that's why.
He did. Yeah, I get you.
You get what I'm saying? So right now I'm just gonna give him the benefit of doubt because he's had like few like seconds where I'm like, I see you got a little like head in there kind of. But
Yeah,
Can I
he's
just
got
say
he's
one thing?
he's got a
wait,
head
hold
in
on.
there.
Jafar's trying to say something. Jafar's trying to say
I'm watching that opening at the moment, and I've got to the bit where Ryan essentially chucks his bike over
Mm-hmm.
like a mountain or cliff, whatever you want to call it, and it somehow lands in a fucking tree, and he's walked all the way down, which I mean, I'm assuming this is a massive forest.
Don't producer this shit right now. We're looking at it as if from fans. We're not doing it as from producer's point of view.
And wait, I haven't even got to the bit I'm just kind of like laughing at. Is he miraculously sees this symbol like appear out nowhere, and he's just like,
I'm gonna touch it.
Fucking go near it, yeah. And then like a fig comes out. A fucking fig pops out, and you're like, yeah, let me touch that shit. Ooh,
I thought it looked like a shit. I thought it looked like a teardrop. I thought it looked like a.
I honestly thought it was an egg.
Yeah, I thought it was like a weird egg. I was like, oh my god.
To me, it feels like the producer went to Turkey or like Middle East and went, let me just buy some figs. Oh, fucking hell, yeah, let me put this in there. People won't know what it is.
Oh gosh.
Okay, but back to the bike thing, Jafar. Don't lie. Do you not think that was like a really exaggerated?
Yeah, that was way
portrayal of dyspraxia.
He's supposed to he's supposed to be dyspraxic?
Yeah, dyspraxic.
Yeah, oh shit, he says it later, I just remember he doesn't say it yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we kind of spot it's not a big deal, but later they explain they basically explain he's dyspraxic. Now don't get me wrong, I actually do have trouble on the bike, like doing like I'm
gonna stop you right there. Your normal isn't anybody else's normal.
Oh no, I get that. I'm just talking about like from my general understanding and point of view with somebody with dyspraxia, I do struggle with like hand-eye coordination. But I feel like their portrayal of dyspraxia in like those scenes were extremely exaggerated. Like I don't know any person who.
All right, I've got a story for you. I got a friend who's a musician, yeah, and we were talking about dyspraxia. It was like, and he actually went to a dyspraxia support meeting one time, and he told me that there are people out there that completely, I want to say this, but useless. Like, by the way, I have dyspraxia too, so it's like let's not.
As do I. I'm offended that you said that.
They should be
fuck you. But these people are like severely dyspraxic. Just the same way someone can be severely dyslexic or have severe dyscalculia. Like there are people who are just useless at anything.
Yeah. What's dyscalculia again?
Nobody likes them.
Dyslexia, but with numbers.
Yeah, that's why I have as well. Fucking hell. I've got a trifecta.
Nobody hear what I just said?
Go ahead. Say again.
I said that nobody likes what's kind of dyspraxic, so why are we putting them on TV?
What?
Because the BBC are not allowed to be seen discriminating against disabled people, so they have to put more people in there.
Why? What's wrong with discrimination?
I was about to make a political point, but I'm not going to, because
Do it.
we're talking about
Doctor
Doctor Who.
What was the next thing? What was the next character? Oh,
What
is it
the
Ruby?
Yasmin.
No, I'm sorry.
Wait,
I'm sorry. I have to stop you here.
What?
The fuck? You're on a train, yeah?
Oh no.
You're on a train.
We're doing it live, people. He's watching it live.
Something's broken the door, and you're like, let me go closer to it. Now, I've seen majority of horror films, and I know for a fact.
Everybody else is running away.
Yeah, that's me. I'm just like, there's something on the train.
Okay.
You late a train?
He just gets it so much. I just like.
I
Oh
know.
look, the doctor appears. Oh yeah, fucking hell, wait. What the fuck? What? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh wait, it's electrical cables. Let me fucking hold it. Well yeah. You fucking what the fuck, man?
Okay. Go back to
Jesus.
watching Doctor Who. Let us finish this review.
Jesus.
Yeah, I need to mute because he's just gonna make me fucking distracted.
I know.
He literally reminded me of all the things I didn't like. What was it? Ruby.
Oh, I had to mute him. Sorry. I wonder if he can mute himself. 'Cause he's got the same powers as I do, so I wonder if he can unmute himself.
Nah, he's doing it on purpose because he knows I'm gonna be distracted as hell now. Ruby. I like her.
Same. Sharon D. Clark, love of my life. I wish she was my mother, my grandmother, whatever. Like
I don't know her name. I just know that I want to put my
Sharon D. Clark. I've watched a shit ton of her plays.
Really, I just watched her on Hollyoaks.
She was on Hollyoaks. Wow.
Really?
She was on Holy
She was a
City.
lesbian and she died.
This woman, man, I needed more of her in my life. I've been saying for the past 3 years, where is Sharon D. Clark? Because like my local theater, she used to be there every year, but she ain't there no more. Like, what is she doing? Where is she at? Like, because I miss, like, I don't think you got her full range in this Doctor Who episode, because she is a very powerful actress.
I know. I saw.
And powerful singer as well. Like,
I don't know if she's a singer.
Oh, she's a fucking amazing singer. Like,
it's nice to know that she can do things with her mouth.
horrible person you are.
I'm dead serious. Like, I haven't found like, okay, it's a bit early. I need to see like more of her doing sexy things. But, like,
what?
Wait. On my like scale of like the hottest companions, it's like.
Dude, are we talking about the same person?
Clara? Yeah, Clara.
Mm-hmm.
Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby, and then the black girl from last season.
Wait. Ruby, as in the grandmother.
No. Ruby is the Indian girl, swear.
Nope. Ruby's the grandmother. Yasmin's the police officer.
Oh, shame. Also, people just thought I was talking about doing things to an old lady.
Yep.
Oh shit. Well, I do like Ruby. She was insane, but I meant the Asian.
I need to see more of her. I don't have an opinion on her yet.
She's in Hollyoaks. She's a good actress. Trust me, she is a wicked actress.
Okay.
She is also really hot.
I'm writing something right now.
That's racist.
I'm writing something right now. That's why I'm just not responding.
She's deep in, man.
Fill the time with words.
Okay, words.
More words, please.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I like her. Wait, so how many companions do we have now? This is actually very interesting, the fact that we have 3 companions at once.
Here's the thing, though. We've had that before.
When? Don't bring up old school fucking Doctor Who.
Old school Doctor Who.
It don't count. That don't count.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does not. I'm talking about now.
Okay.
I'm talking about since.
So, series 1 of New Who, where Jack, Rose, Mickey,
son of a bitch! How did I forget about that?
or Jack, Rose, and that other guy that was around for like 2 episodes. Okay,
What other guy?
I don't think he counts.
Oh, the guy who got something inside of his head and then when he clicked, his head opened.
So yeah, yeah.
You don't remember that bit, do you?
No, I barely remember it. I haven't rewatched that old part of Who.
I remember it quite clearly. It's like it's way before they turned the station into like killer reality TV.
Yeah, I remember that was hilarious. That's just hilarious.
Actually really loved that. Yeah, and then he does like he's like a hacker, and so like they do something with their brains, which makes them like better at hacking. And I still don't understand why this dumbass did that. I mean, really, every time somebody clicks, your head literally opens up. Just why?
So, the villain of this episode. Let's go back to this version of Doctor Who.
I don't think he was that bad, but okay.
No, he was. I don't think he was that bad. He was sufficiently scary. He was.
I didn't even find him scary. I just thought he was really fucked up. Like, who puts fucking teeth on it? Oh wait, I just be careful not to spoil it for Jafar.
Yeah, I forgot. He can still hear us. But yeah, no.
Oh my god, there's so much I really want to say, and I just realized he's watching it, so I can't.
Let me deafen him while you're here.
Jafar, we can't go. You need to experience the same things we felt when they happened.
Right, I've deafened him.
Okay, hold on. Where are you now?
I've deafened him, so he can't respond.
I'm listening to him. Hold on.
How are you listening to him?
What? Were you talking about Jafar? You only muted him for yourself, Kadeem. Yeah. Were you saying Jaff?
Oh.
Oh, wait, Jaff, you talking about the Asian guy? Jaff?
Mm-hmm.
You talking about the Asian? Yeah, I don't know if I missed something, but I don't remember.
Can I server mute?
Can you what?
Can I server mute him? Is he muted now?
I don't know. Jafar, say something. Oh, I can't hear shit.
I know what button to press now.
No. Bring me back. Bring me back.
You're back. Yeah.
He's back. I can hear.
All right, so I can. So I did deafen you the first time.
Wait, so Kadeem, be part of this. So he's at the bit when the Asian guy gets a hold of the little chocolate drop.
The fid. Let's call it for what it is. Okay.
I don't know if I missed something, but I don't remember how he found that or when he picked it up.
Exactly.
That just makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I was right. He just
found it somehow.
Well, to be honest, when it comes to first episodes and like gaps in logic, I never like take it too serious because sometimes later episodes explain certain things.
The fuck?
Like I remember with Smith and little Amy Pond, from day one I always thought it was weird how she has so many empty rooms and like she couldn't remember stuff like the Daleks. And I thought,
but that was explained away though.
But no, this is the point I'm making. I thought it was just a plot hole, but then later they explained, okay, she had the crack in the wall, so she didn't remember the Daleks. It obviously took her.
Yeah, but see, that's intentional gaps for significant characters.
But we don't know. We don't know.
This motherfucker's dead though.
Listen, we don't know. That's what we think. I'm just saying there is still a possibility that maybe
it's true. I feel like Sharon D. Clark's gonna have another episode. Just come back. They might, to be honest, they might even go back in time.
Wait,
I don't know.
Who the fuck is that? Is that the dead woman?
Ruby, yeah.
Shit, we just spoiled it again for him. Oh.
Damn it!
I don't think you've been paying attention that much.
Okay, what the fuck is this?
All right, can I deafen him now?
No, don't do it.
Why not? Because this is a spoilery review.
Wait, Jafar, when he deafens you, can you hear us still?
No, that's why.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Bye. Right. Let's get on to All right. So we talked about the companions, right? We talked about all of them.
What the fuck?
He can undeafen himself. That's what I thought. I knew you could do that.
How?
You'd never take me away.
You know what I can do?
No,
I
don't
can't
do
deafen him.
it. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Bye.
Wait, how does he
Yeah.
undeafen himself? Is he like adamant or something?
Yeah, he was.
Are you sure? 'Cause I can still hear him. Oh no, I can't. Oh my god! Wait, did he leave or did you kick him? Oh no! He's trying.
Oh, I didn't mute him. That's why. I have to server mute and deafen. So now you can't hear him, and he can't hear us.
Oh my god! He left thinking it would work. Okay.
You have more rights than him, by the way.
I know, it feels so much better.
No, I took away all his rights, like all of them.
Oh,
Evil.
I lost my train of thought completely.
Same. We're having fun over in Discord. If you want to find us on Discord, you're gonna have to DM me.
Oh, if
It's
you
a
want to
pri-
come
it's
to my address,
It's a
come
private Discord.
59 Sugar Tits Lane.
God damn it, man!
SE5.
You've now made us
W2.
R-rated. Can you stop doing that?
What did I say that was R-rated?
I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm not an idiot.
What, Sugar Tits?
So you're gonna repeat it.
Bro, have you never heard of the bird Blue Tit?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Sugar Tit is just one of those birds made out of sugar.
Bullshit.
How do you feel? I un-R-rated that.
You didn't really. You're the one who's gonna contend with YouTube.
Okay, now I'm gonna make it R-rated about people realizing R-rated. I have a ping pong ball in my hand.
Nope, we're not doing this. Let's go back to talking about Doctor Who.
Okay.
We're not doing an After Dark special tonight.
Companion. Old guy shit. Boy has potential. We have to wait. The girl. What do you think?
Alright. So,
PG things.
what's the old guy's name? Owen or something?
I don't know. I'll just call him Granddad because that's the only word I heard.
To be honest, yeah. Let's call him Granddad. Make him feel more relatable. Granddad, yeah. He's a new Granddad, yeah. He doesn't feel like he deserves his second life.
Of manure.
You just don't like him because he let her die.
He is not Granddad. He's a grandma, and I mean that in a completely sexist way.
Okay, but no, for me, him,
He's useless.
I feel like his purpose was to keep us grounded in reality, and I feel like they failed that because he just ended up becoming a moaning myrtle.
There's no aliens. Excuse me. The Earth has had how many invasions?
How many times has the Doctor?
I'm swearing.
How many times has the Doctor rewritten history? How many times has the Doctor wiped everybody's memory? How many times has the Doctor just done crazy stuff?
But at what point did he erase the Daleks taking the Earth?
I swear he did. I don't remember.
No, he didn't.
You know what? I don't remember. I actually don't remember because the amount of times this show screws with its own internal logic all the time.
The funny thing, you're not the only one who said the thing about rewriting history, but I can't. I mean, the only one that could explain why people fight remember the Daleks is.
You're cutting out really badly.
Can you hear me now?
Nope, you're cutting out really, really badly. Now you're not even here. Just gone. So I'm just going to fill in the time with random words, and hopefully that it will extend my runtime. Please. I got 2 words out of you that time.
Yeah.
No. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. But can you hear me now?
No. And that wasn't even me trying to be funny. Wish I was. So, filling up the dead space with more nonsense.
Man, I really don't know what to do about my Wi-Fi.
I'm sorry. I feel like I've got to come and fix your whatever's wrong with what you've got going on over there.
Is it still cutting out that bad?
Not right now.
Probably will.
And then it goes again. All right. Well,
This is unmute
before we do that, because I just like I don't even know. It's the thing that killed me. Alright, the sonic screwdriver looks like a dildo. We get that. I can move past.
rating.
I can move past that. But there was no title sequence. Okay, first episode. I can move past that with great effort. But the fact that there wasn't even the sight of the damn TARDIS
You didn't
killed
even
me.
hear the TARDIS.
Not even a sound. It broke me. That's the thing that had me like, nope. It made me really sad. Like, you can change a lot of things, but like, no TARDIS, I'm not down. And they're gonna spend at least 3 episodes tracking it down.
It's gonna be the whole season, bro.
If it's the whole season, I'm gonna bug out by episode 4.
I'm telling you, and the finale is gonna be more or less seeing. Oh look, the TARDIS is amazing. I bet you, I'm gonna guarantee you. No, it's not a guarantee. It's just a possibility that the TARDIS isn't even gonna be like a phone box.
No, it's definitely gonna be a phone box.
You don't know that. I'm being serious.
I'm 100%.
No, when I say it's not gonna be a phone box, maybe not like for the rest of the show.
I mean,
but
police box. It's gonna be a police box.
That's what I meant. But temporarily, it may look like something else. I bet you. I'm telling you, trust.
Okay, we'll see.
Like it may have disguised itself as something else, and the Doctor makes it a phone box, police box again. But trust me, I just feel like they're gonna just do something stupid like that.
No, they've taken like the iconic sound and the iconic look of the police box away. They've not mentioned time travel yet. I'm a little bit shell shocked. The good thing about this new TV show is it's fully cinematic. Like, I was scared they were gonna try and do series 10 all over again with its shitty cinematics. It was
Season 10.
Yeah. You can tell. The thing is, you could tell what they were trying to do, but they didn't have the budget to do, so it just came off as crappy CG.
Well, I don't remember anything particularly bad.
It's probably because I really like cinematic things and I follow cinematography a lot more than most. But it was the little things that bugged me, because you could see that they wanted to go big but they couldn't.
Give an example, bitch.
What episode was it? What was the episode called? Oh, you know what? I can't pull out an example off the top of my head because I really didn't like series 10.
Was it the one with the fish?
Hold on, delete. Let me check the episodes list so I could tell myself.
Low.
Yeah, I gotta remind myself which episode. Doctor Mysterio. Yeah, even like for instance that it was supposed to be big, but it just came off looking like a cheesy arse, very poorly CG'd. I
In
can't.
fairness, I
What?
kind of expect that from Doctor Who. I
you
can't be mad about that.
see the thing. You expect that, yeah, but like that wasn't its aim this time around. Because it usually Doctor Who knows what it is. It knows where its boundaries are and how far it can push things, right? So you fully accept the cheesy aliens, this, that, whatever. Whereas that particular series tried to play it straight.
Are you sure? Because they had a gay character.
So what if they had a no? You making a gay
You just
joke.
got it. Yeah.
I almost let that joke fly over my head.
You know, I actually didn't like the fact that they made her lesbian.
I didn't give a shit.
Wait, hold on. Before you, okay, I thought you were gonna like go social justice with it. I was just gonna say,
No,
it wasn't so much that she was a lesbian. It's a fact I felt like
they were knocking
they
it over your
felt the
head all the
need.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we get it. Like, can you just make her like a normal human being? Like,
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah, I get you.
It was like when they had Martha, like they for a few episodes they kind of played the black card thing. I was like, really?
Mm.
Like Shakespeare called her his Nubian princess. Really, writers? Let's be real. You think a white man was saying that to a black woman in them times?
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, do you know what? I'm not even gonna. Do you remember?
That's why. That's why I like that fish episode when they actually openly kind of spoke about racism, slavery, and all that.
Mm,
I don't know if it's that.
right. What was I gonna talk about?
Penis.
No.
But
I feel like they've got a budget and scope to do more this time around than they did any previous series. I feel like they've got
yeah,
the
but why? Where's this money suddenly come?
exactly because they've had deteriorating ratings. Oh my god, I still
Really?
fuck the line. Yeah, like the viewership's just gone down. Like,
What, since Capaldi?
yeah. For instance,
Okay,
think like episode of the Return of Doctor Mysterio. It had 7.8 million viewers
it's a
compared
stupid episode as well.
compared to like um the World in Nothing Time. It was only 5 million viewers. I must
The world, what and what?
the World in Nothing Time. That was like episode 11 of series 10.
The fuck was that one about?
Uh, a flash forward. The Doctor stumbles from the TARDIS into a snowy landscape, begins regenerating.
Oh, I hated that fucking episode.
Yep.
I only liked it because they brought back Rusty, good Dalek, the Dalek, the good Dalek.
Mm-hmm. Um,
Oh god,
an episode high was Twice Upon a Time, but
fuck was
that's
Twice Upon a Time.
that was the Christmas special
Fuck was the Christmas special.
where the 12th Doctor met the first Doctor.
So what was the one that you were talking about just a minute ago?
When oh, do you know what? I don't fucking. It was the episode. It was like 2 episodes before.
Yeah, but you said something about snowy, blah blah blah. That was
Yeah, I didn't think. Oh, do you know what? There
you
was.
got something confused just then.
I didn't get anything. I'm literally reading the thing.
Hold on, let me no, I gotta check this shit.
Gotta check the thing.
Google Chrome, not Doctor Who, Doctor Who episode. Man, my fucking like Google search things just insult me on a daily basis.
It was the first episode of It was the first episode, or the black hole episode in that long ship where they were there for generations with the Cybermen and the time dilation and stuff like that. I'm guessing you disappeared. So I'm gonna fill us in with some sweet tunes.
No. I was just looking at something and I just realized I'm looking at the wrong shit. Like I'm looking at this thing was telling me something about Nazis and whatnot, and I'm like, what? I'm like, oh shit,
That
this
was a
one
different
like
episode.
that was like from 1988 or something.
Yeah. you want the one that I posted in the chat. For those of you at home,
I'm not even gonna.
I'll drop it in there too. Because I'm a nice guy like that. But what else was I saying? I was saying stuff and I don't remember what I was saying.
You're saying Doctor Who stuff.
I was saying Doctor Who stuff, wasn't I? I was saying a lot of Doctor Who stuff. Yeah, it just looks really pretty though. That's the good thing about this new Doctor Who.
It looks pretty.
The show, like everything, it just looks pretty. Like they've stepped up just cinematic wise.
Looks can be deceiving.
It so always is.
Series 10. What was the name of the episode? So twice upon a time, the Doctor falls. The world enough.
Wait, time. Yeah.
The fuck is this one? I don't
see,
know. That's no wait.
That's the one with the time dilation and all that other crazy shit.
Oh, with the Cybermen, I didn't like that.
Nope, nobody did, clearly, because only 5 million people watched it, not the usual 7 to 10 million people who usually watch Doctor Who. But again, we are.
My god! Sorry, God, I'm looking at the drop in
viewers.
What?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. Like it wasn't great. Now, I must say that where you asked the question, where did they get the money from to make this amazing?
Sorry, that's why I'm laughing. I really feel bad for Peter Capaldi. I'm literally comparing the differences. Like literally, the minute.
It wasn't his fault.
I know it may not be Derek. Well,
it really wasn't his fault. He was a fantastic Doctor. It's just the writing was poor. The stories were crap.
Either way, I'm just looking at huge difference. Like literally, the minute he came aboard. Oh, I feel bad. I really feel bad. No, hold on. The Day of the Doctor, which is also so it's 1280 million views. The most that Peter Capaldi ever got was 9.17, and the lowest I feel like he needs a hug.
Exactly. You see why you see why he left? Like he knew he wasn't getting the writing he was promised, and you know, it is what it is.
I'm dying just to see when they get the numbers for how many people watched the newest episode.
We could probably find estimates right now.
Find it for me.
I'm DJing a live show right now,
bro.
No, I'll do it later. We'll have accurate numbers for you next week if we're doing it again next week. I don't know if we're doing this again next week.
We only get 10 episodes this season.
Yeah, I thought it was only 8, so 10 is a huge improvement.
Bro, we generally get between 13 to 12.
12 and 13, between 12 and 13 episodes. Yeah, I know. But I thought we were only going to get 8. And that's where all the money came from. They just reinvested it in, like, instead of having 3 extra episodes, they were like, yeah, let's just build this show out a bit more.
Man, I swear with David Tennant, we had like at least like episodes. Like, hold on, we go back.
I do think David Tennant had more episodes per series.
13. Okay, yeah, he consistently like had 13.
Plus Christmas specials.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss David Tennant. But we're gonna get to see him in Good Omens. I can't wait.
Good Omens. What the fuck is Good Omens? Oh,
Dude.
the thing with the angel and the demon.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
It's gonna be awesome. I'm going to show.
I watched this fucking zombie movie that he was in just because he was in it, and he was shit, and the movie was shit. The movie had what's her name? Natalie Dormer. And it was still shit.
Oh God. Maybe he can't make anything gold.
I've only seen only thing I've seen him in and he was good is literally Doctor Who.
Seriously, you didn't watch Final Space?
Final Space. Who is he in Final Space?
The bad guy.
Matt Smith is not the guy with the testicle head. No, he's not.
There he is. And did you know watch Jessica Jones series 1?
That's a good job.
Oh my God.
That's not Matt Smith. That's David Tennant.
Oh shit. Oh, are we talking about Matt Smith?
Yeah, it's a Matt Smith.
Oh, sorry.
You said Matt Smith as well. That's the funny thing. You said Matt Smith was in Good Omens.
No, David Tennant. Sorry. I've only got David Tennant. Like whenever I say Matt Smith, I don't even know who Matt Smith is. I only know David Tennant. I don't care. David Tennant was my doctor. He's amazing.
Matt Smith is my favorite doctor.
Fuck Matt Smith.
Oh, excuse me. He was funny. Oh my God, did you just hear that fart?
Ew.
That was a yawn. Oh, wow. Oh, Matt Smith was hilarious. I loved him. But also, you're right. David Tennant does turn anything into gold.
Mm-hmm. Like the few things I've seen Matt Smith in, other than Doctor Who, it's just been boring. Like, there's been nothing interesting about any of the characters he's played.
And he was the one up.
Like,
I mean, he was in Terminator Genesis for a few scenes, and if I'm honest, I actually thought that he was like the only thing good about that movie. I haven't said that is a movie I regularly watch. Like, I enjoy it, but I don't think it's a good movie. If that makes
yeah, that makes sense. All right. Last thoughts about the TV show before we end.
I don't know. I mean, other than a disappointment of not even hearing a bloody TARDIS. Honestly, I didn't love that guy. I didn't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Okay.
First episode, bad guys are never really supposed to be like big baddies like Daleks. But I always thought they'd be like a little bit more. The world is in danger. Where I mean, I'm a cynical person. This was just more like,
this wasn't even the world in danger. It was one guy, and anybody who got in the way. Let's check it. Let's check in with Jafar before we end.
How many people died in the effort just to save one guy?
That's always a thing in Doctor Who, though.
No, not like this. This was stupid. Anyway, Jafar. Are you mad, Jafar?
Sorry, I'm just towards the end.
He's mad. He's angry. Where are you now, Jeff?
On the train.
That's not the ending, bro.
I know, I'm saying I'm near the end.
You're not even close. Is he kidding?
I ain't saying anything. Right. I think that's about it, people. Thank you for joining us.
Wait. How can a train operator be scared of heights? You're a fucking train operator. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hold on, Jafar. Operating a fucking crane or going up a ladder is different from fucking having to cross that thing with a huge gap and whatnot.
Nah, not really, because you just can't be scared of heights if you're
Leave him
operating a
alone,
fucking
man.
train.
He's important. He is special.
Okay.
Every time he said that, all I could think about was that scene from The Help.
Yeah, same. I was like, I was sitting there. I was just like, you still up from the help? I can't get the help out of my mind.
Oh god. I don't know if this movie is dickhead, but that's like my favorite scene from that fucking movie. You was kind.
You is
You're my
smart.
mama, What was it? You're my mama, Ava, or something like that.
No, I don't know.
I couldn't even cry in that scene. I just started laughing.
So I heard that this is completely off topic, but I heard that oh shit, I forgot her name, but she was like, this movie isn't a really good movie. It doesn't actually portray black people. It's just a movie about black people with just loads of white people.
Who said that? Viola Davis.
From white people's perspective. Yeah, I think. I'm paraphrasing, by the way.
It is kind of true, though.
That's why I haven't gone back to rewatch it in a long time.
I still watch it. I enjoy it.
That's bugged me ever since. So
I'm saying, but how can you not watch a movie where a white person literally eats shit pie?
You know what? I'm gonna watch it for that Millie pie.
I never seen.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. We'll be with you again next week for our usual
molestation.
Medical Wednesday, bitches.
Oh, we're doing Medical Wednesday, are we? That happened once, 2 weeks ago.
And Jafar didn't show up for this one.
And then Crime Thursday, bitches.
Are we doing the Crime Thursday? You can do Crime Thursday. I'm gonna
Jafar, this is why you
producers meeting.
This is why you were demoted. This is why you were demoted, Jafar.
No,
I have been promoted now. I am above you. Kadeen, Casey, am I above rank when it comes to Jafar?
Bye.